Hello everybody. In our last tutorial we went ahead and created this registration form and registration page. Now we're going to go ahead and handle the post registration function. So in our user controller under post create, since we're creating a new user, we're going to begin here. So as usual, we're just going to have a variable of input and we're going to throw everything in it. So input all. Next we're going to have rules. That's going to be an array. Inside the array we're going to have a username. And that's going to be required. It's going to be unique to the users table. And it's going to be, that's all. Next we're going to have email. And that's also going to be required. That'll be unique to the users table. And it's going to have to conform to email. It's going to have to be an email address. Next we're going to have the password. And that's simply going to have to be required. You're going to have it. So we're done with that. Next we need to go ahead and validate our input. So I'm just going to create a variable called v. Inside that we're going to throw validator.make or validator make. We're going to use input and rules. Now, if the validator fails, we want it to return to the register page, just back to the register page, and if it does not fail, we're going to have it go ahead and save the user. So we'll go ahead and start this off. So if v fails, I'm going to turn right back to the registration page to redirect to register. And I'm not going to handle these errors, but if you want to throw errors, you can just say with errors and just pass your variable in. Okay. But if it doesn't fail, we're going to go ahead and save the new user. So we're just going to handle the password here real quick. So password equals input password, because we're going to hash it real quick. Hash it before we actually save it. Okay, password equals hash make. In case you didn't know, Laravel does use bcrypt for all its encryptions and hashing, so it's pretty secure. Next, we'll go ahead and create a new instance of our user model or user class. Actually, it's the user model. So create a new user. So user equals new user, and then we can just start going through. So username equals input username. We can also throw this into an array, but you'll see how I do that later. I'll do it somewhere else, not right here though. User email equals input email. Password equals password. User save. Okay, after they register, we're just go ahead and throw a redirect. So return redirect to the default route. All right. So let's see, that looks good. Go ahead and save that. Next, we're going to go ahead and set up a model. So to do this, I'm going to go ahead and just generate one, have the generator generate one. So PHP artisan generate model. Excuse me. And we're going to need two of them. So we need a user model, and we're going to need a photo model. Yeah, we're going to need a photo model. Okay, so we have both our models here. Before we can insert our user or create a new user, we have to have, this is the minimum we have to actually create the new user, but we're going to go ahead and do what we need to do here with this. So public function photos, since that's what we'll be doing, and we're going to return this has many photos. And then save that, move over to photos, and this one is simply public function user, and we're just going to return this belongs to the user model. Okay, we are done with that. Okay, in the next tutorial, we're going to go ahead and create the profile page and test our registration application. So stay tuned.